Sorry, I'm trying to get everything together. Okay. Have you opened the quiz yet?
I have.
Okay. So number 3. In an ANOVA hypothesis test, we reject the null hypothesis when there is sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the others.
True.
That's false. Oh, true?
Yes.
I thought we reject it if the p-value is less than the level of significance.
But in a hypothesis test, an ANOVA, when there is sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the other, remember the means, you're comparing differences with a variety of them. So if one mean is different than the other, remember the rule on it is if there's a difference of 4. Remember that? If you subtract the lower from the higher.
Okay. Okay. Question 4. What requirements need to be checked when performing an ANOVA hypothesis test? Mark all that apply. The sample means are all positive. That I wrote this down somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Where I wrote it.
The variances are equal in each group.
And then sample means are all positive, right? They can't be negative.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know where I wrote that down for some reason.
It's going to be a test question.
Yeah, I had it like, that's weird. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm starting to make my little paper for the quiz here. Bio cues.
Yeah. Question 5. To check if each group is normally distributed, do the following.
It's the QQ plot.
Yep. We assume the variance in each group is the same if the following happens.
This is what we were talking about. The largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest.
Okay.
Do you remember that rule?
Missed that. Yeah, I must have missed that like one part for some reason. I don't remember that one. Okay. To check if each group, wait, we just did that one. Oh wait, where are we? Okay, number 7. In an ANOVA hypothesis test is equivalent to conducting independent 2-sample tests between every pair of samples. If there are 3 samples, there are 3 pairs, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. How many pairs are there when there are 4 samples? 1, 2,
6.
1, 3, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, the data in soccer shoes was collected to help determine how the design of soccer shoe affects the accuracy of a kick. There are 5 types of shoes, labeled A, B, C, D, E, and also just wearing socks for a total of 6 groups. Each row represents a kick from 10 meters away from a target that was hung 150 centimeters up from the ground. The column accuracy is the distance in centimeters from where the ball impacted the target to the center of the target. So smaller numbers are more accurate.
This sounds like one of those questions we had in our homework.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm going to pull my homework out.
Use a scenario.
It's probably got different numbers in it, this one, huh?
I don't know. I think. Let me open mine.
Well, I guess we have to open it up.
I keep forgetting to save the Excel to my desktop, so I have to go find it.
Yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, in the other problem it was 5. This is 6 groups.
Oh.
So it is different.
It's different.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost have to have 3 screens open for this.
I know. A little overwhelming.
So we have A here. We got to cut and paste.
On your soccer shoes Excel, are you only getting footwear and accuracy?
I'm doing the one-way analysis of variances.
No, like for the data.
I haven't cut and paste everything yet. I'm very slow at this.
No, I'm saying, wait, let me, soccer shoes, I opened it. There's only one set of data. Me. In the data, do you only have one set of numbers?
I'm looking at the thing that I opened up. There's 6 sets. There's A, B, C, and I haven't even gone down yet because I'm just pasting
I see how
them
it's set up. Okay.
Because it's all one column. So you got to separate them out and and I forgot one. See, and you have to make sure you paste and cut down. And if you forget one, you're going to lose the whole numbers on your formulas. So I see I didn't go clear down to where I needed to go.
Oh, shoot.
Whoa.
Shoot.
Here I got one column pasted. Now to do the other. Because I am not a guru at this.
I think we'll have it down by the end of this class.
Oh yes, definitely. I concur. And I just got to make sure I got everything cut and paste in each column. Because if you mess up, it's going to mess up your means and all that kind of stuff. Yep, we're like Nephi building a ship here, one brick at a time, one Excel block at a time here. That's what I feel like sometimes. I have to liken myself unto the scriptures. That at least we don't got Laman and Lemuel trying to murder us, right?
Yeah.
That would have been distracting. And our TA is supposed to be with us this group.
He is?
Yeah, in one of these or in one of our ones on Wednesday. At least that's what it said in our emails from our instructor.
I don't think I got that email. Oh, you know what? I bet he emailed. I wonder if he emailed our was it your Gmail or your BYU Idaho one?
It was like in the announcements. I think it was.
Oh, gotcha.
There's too much to keep
Do we
track
have
of.
to? Yeah, I
So,
forget to read those. Let me see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. I got 5 groups plus socks, so that's socks is in the sixth group.
I'm gonna make sure that we're not supposed to be with him. Wait, let's see.
Okay, so let me save this.
You still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, it just got really quiet.
I'm concentrating. Shoot. I'm trying to get it moved from my screen because it's blocking my questions here.
Can you minimize the page so that you can do it side by side?
You know what? I'm just going to move this one over. There. It's following me. So I have it open up in the same browser. Dang. Whew. Okay. There, I got the screen so I can see them.
Okay. So for number 8, what is the minimum variance for the 6 groups? So that would be 27.358.
Oh, question 7. What is the minimum for the variances in the 6 groups? Yep, that's the minimum, 27.208.
I got 0.358.
I have 27.208
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Okay. I didn't see the smaller.
on C. You see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Okay. And then the maximum would be 53.158.
Hold on, let me get this one in. 27.208. The maximum is 53.158. D.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got too. The test for equal variances is satisfied for these data. So that's what it has to be 4, right? The number 4. It can't be.
The test of true variances is satisfied in this data if they are equal, like within 4 of each.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true.
So explain that one to me again. So how is it?
You compare, remember the rule that we read up in question, if question 6, the largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest variance, we assume that it's good.
Okay. I see.
If you take the largest variance and subtract it from the smallest variance, which we just acquired those answers in those 2 questions, it's less than.
So it's 4 times. So okay. So if you multiply the smallest times 4, and it's still greater than
The biggest from the smallest.
Well, that's greater than 4. But if it's times, so let's see.
It's times.
Yeah, 4 times. So it would be. So it'd be the small. If you take the smallest and you times it by 4, and it's less than the greatest variance, then it's okay. Okay, so that's good. Number
11.
Wait. True. Okay, yes. Construct a QQ plot for each of the 6 samples.
Well, you know, when I went to do my QQ plots, and I was having a problem because my Excel was like grayed out and I couldn't access them. So let me try again here today.
Okay. This is going to take a bit to do.
Just a deepening.
Johanna, McKenna,
Yeah.
where do I go up on? I'm in 2016 Excel. Where is the little thing that I click?
So at the very bottom, you see where it says 1 sample t-test, paired sample t-test, 2 sample t-test, and ANOVA.
Yes.
So click on 1 sample t-test. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. I'm lying. 1 second.
For the QQ and the block, you know, where they want us to put the box.
Yeah.
It's at the top. I thought. I'm asking for direction because.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is just go back. Do you remember when Unit 1 that Excel we had that would do it for you?
Oh, does it? Woo!
Yeah, I believe so. Let me make sure.
I need some kind of tool because I know these kind of questions are going to be on the final, so I need to make sure I can do the work. And I've been having problems since the beginning of last week when I first went over this homework. of getting my Q plots, because I do my Q plot and they're like a sparkler all over the place. They're not like the homework. So I know I'm doing them wrong.
Yeah, my computer just froze. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is when you open up, so the quantitative descriptive statistics, sorry, when you open those from, remember the first unit, that very first Excel we were using?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't remember, but I'll believe you.
Yeah, down at the bottom, there's a tab that says QQ plots. Let me click on it now that mine's actually deciding to work. And then, yes, and then you can enter that data in there, and it will do it for you. Yeah, oh.
Does it?
Yeah, I did, but it's like what you're saying, it's everywhere.
Yeah, so there's some kind of, but the other thing was I put out feelers, and they said you're supposed to put your numbers in less amount to lower to higher amount. Put it in lower order. It's the descending amount how you put it into the QQ plot.
Oh, that will change how it's
look and structured.
Distributed. Yeah, so let me do that really quick. Well,
and you're saying I go to Unit 1 and that's where I will find it?
That's where I found mine, yeah. So go to Unit, so go to like Lesson 3 or one of those, and then you can find like the link for quantitative descriptive statistic is the title of the Excel thing.
Hi there, doggy.
Barking at my husband.
Trying to steal my banana.
I'm trying to think how to do it in order.
Hey. Vincent, shh. Stop, dude. I'm not giving you the banana. You don't even like bananas. Shh. Hey. Get the crap. Get the crap, dude.
Okay. There we go. That's why yours is not in a line, it's all scattered because it's not in numerical order.
So you have to do it from smallest to largest?
Yes, but there's a way to do it where you don't have to, like, there's a button you can push that does it automatically for you. So you can do it by hand.
That's in Lesson 3. Right?
So yeah, let's see. Let's open Lesson 3 and make sure we're that. So if you open Lesson 3 textbook and you scroll down. So scroll down. Have you opened it up yet?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, let me know when you've opened it and then I'll let you know.
Because I want to get this.
Yeah, I don't know if it's cheating, but they give us the stuff, we can use it, right?
So it's week 3 then? You go under week 3?
So open up, so go to like the individual preparation, yeah, for week 3. Well, it wouldn't be week 3, it would be. So can you open up, let me think, let me look so I can explain it better.
I got it opened up and I'm under content, lesson 14, with the overviews for all the lessons. So you said it was in week 1.
Well, so can you open up the individual preparation? So open up it for today. It doesn't matter, just to get the textbook open, the online textbook.
Okay, let me do that.
So, okay.
Yeah, got it.
Now at the top it says lessons.
Yeah.
Click on lesson 3.
Hold on, it's opening.
Okay.
Lesson 3.
Okay, now scroll down to a little bit lower than step 3 in that blue box that says Excel instructions.
It says under shape of distributions, collect data, visualize quantitative histograms.
Yeah, so after that one, keep scrolling just a little bit after that pink chart, keep going down, and then
It
there's
says Excel for histograms.
yes. So see that little link, quantitative descriptive statistics?
I'm looking for it.
It's like the third line in that little Excel instructions box.
Which is 4 point what?
What?
On the sides of it. It says step 5, step 6, and then.
No, so on the sides, it's step 3.
Okay, step 3.
So you're gonna scroll, so you're at step 3, so look down, go down a little bit, so there's that pink interval, number of observations graph or chart. Underneath that, there's a blue box that says Excel instructions. Do you see that?
It says Excel instructions for creating a histogram in Excel.
Right. So do you see on that third, in that
Yeah,
first,
this is
paragraph,
quantitative descriptive statistics.
click that, yes.
Okay.
You'll recognize it from our first couple lessons.
Oh, we're using this all the time. So you go into the, it says Unit 2 and 4 file quantitative inference and Unit 3 file categorical data analysis.
Unit 1, so that one, the quantitative descriptive statistic.
I have to write this down. Lesson 3.
So you can just save it. I'll teach you how to save it to your desktop so you don't have to go into it every time.
Okay. I may.
So we'll do that. We'll do that at the very end. Remind me to do that.
Roger that.
So that we'll keep it open.
Thank you.
So now that have you opened the quantitative descriptive statistics?
I am totally like out of my test here. I clicked out somehow.
Oh, well, it'll save it so you can go back in. And I have the answers if you.
Yeah. Okay.
Did I get it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, so open up, so copy the data.
Yeah.
In the choose the variable 1 data. So copy that.
Uh-huh.
Now open that new Excel page that we just opened.
Copy, and where do I put it?
So open that new Excel page that we just, opened, the quantitative descriptive statistics.
Okay.
From Unit 1. And at the very bottom, it says histogram and descriptive stats or QQ plots. Click QQ plots.
I'm trying to open it up.
Okay.
Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. Hey, Benson. Come here. Come here. Dang it. Give me your dad. He took the pill and moved. Stop. Hey, come here. Benson, come. Right. Stinking doggy.
Did you get it open?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so then did you open the QQ plots tab down at the bottom?
Do I need to make this ascending to descending? The order of it?
So if you hit the data up at the top, there's A to Z.
Yep.
Click that and it'll sort it for you.
Thank you.
And just make sure it did it.
And then click my QQ plots. Hey, it looks like
when you hit that A
one.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. So it looks normal. So then I would just do that for each data set. Just copy and paste and then.
Wowsies, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you for going through with me on that. Now I know how to do it.
Yeah, and we'll save it to your desktop as QQ plots so you know which one to open for it. Make it. Oh, the second data set isn't really. Oh, yeah, it is.
So the first 4 look normal.
So far. Are you on number 5 then? On the 5th data set?
No. I was just looking at the first 4.
Oh, I'll do 6 if you want to do 5, just to make sure. Yep, they all look normal. So are you ready for number 12?
Yes, let me close this one out and save it.
Okay, so when you save it,
Mm-hmm.
the quantitative descriptive, make sure to look at the top in that middle, in the little font, it says quantitative descriptive procedures. So file, save as, and then hit the browse button. And then over the left, hit desktop. And then I would save it as like your QQ plot.
Yeah, because I have a feeling that we're going to have this in our test questions.
Yeah, so if you save it to the desktop, it's easy to find. Okay.
Okay, moving on here.
Number 12.
It says then remove the sock data and perform the text again. So we're supposed to delete the socks? That's what it says.
Oh, they want us to do it in SPSS, but I don't even know how to find that. Let me see.
Is that in our, it's not down there on the bottom. Can't we just do it in Excel and remove it?
Well, no, because we'll get the same. When you do it in SPSS, you'll get a different answer, like a little bit different. So they're wanting us to do it in SPSS. It's just a different, like, it's different than Excel. It's a different way to enter data.
So how do
But
I get to that?
I have no idea. That's what I'm not understanding. Let's see. I wonder if it's in the online textbook. I don't know where we get SPSS. Oh, I wonder.
Maybe we can Google it. I'd have to do a YouTube lesson on it because I haven't been using it. But I know it's in our lesson material. It's in one of those, you know, how you go into like you showed me, click your
Yeah.
14, and they do have an SSP through there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So lesson preparation 14, online book. The question is, which module was it in? We could go a search. It's called SS what?
SSPS.
S, not X?
Yeah, S as in Sam. S
Sam
as
said,
in Sam.
Peter, Sam?
Yeah.
It didn't bring it up for my search.
Is it the thing that we downloaded at the very beginning under the technology folder?
It's SPSS. Let me look at it again. I think I did it wrong. Lesson 14, online book, SPSS. It has it under there, but there's a lot of info.
Yeah.
It says here, if you're using SPSS, but a side-by-side histogram is the preferred plot in order to create a T. I would like to know which lesson it's in. It says an SPSP gratitude ANOVA. It gives a lot of little helps here where you can click. Are we doing scatter plots? Is that's what we're in an SSP? What is the question again? We're doing a P.
It is asking what the p-value is. So it
says course introduction, lesson 1, SSP in Microsoft Excel. But then also in lesson 3, it has quantitative Excel, XSP, or by hand. So probably we could go down to lesson 3 again. Because there might be a link to go get to it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go up to lesson 3. Well, I feel like I'm really working for my grade here.
Yeah.
And this is probably not even the the stuff under the golden nugget. I know sometimes it sticks a little link out in some of these lessons in our workbook here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's that thing you're supposed to, because I downloaded it, but
I'd rather just delete the socks and go with my Excel answer. But like you said, it might be different.
Well, I know that it gives you a different answer. Let's see software setup.
Maybe we need to pray ourselves through this. Father God, we need to find this. Please help us. Jesus Christ's name, amen. This is when I need someone to take me by the hand, like the Lord, and show me where to go. Because I'm in the lost land here.
Yeah, I don't know where to even get SPSS.
Well, I know it has had some links in our lesson material. It's just becoming familiar with this. to know where to go. Well, shall we move on and come back to that question?
Yeah.
Because I have to leave like in like 20 minutes
Okay.
to work.
Okay. So 13, we'll have to use it too. So number 14 is new information.
The test statistic for an ANOVA hypothesis test is an F statistic. If the p-value, the area is to the right or to the left of the F statistic. We know that on the ANOVA it's always to the right. That is a epic rule. Remember? Did you remember reading that?
Is an F
It's
statistic.
never negative and it's always to the right.
Okay. So number 14, we'll have to put that data in.
This is on the hot dog one. So we're done with the shoe one, except for on that last question.
Yeah.
Putting it into the SSPSS. So I'm just going to shrink this.
I guess we could do the p-value by hand.
You are so smart.
Let's see. My computer is freezing.
So we need the hot dog one here. So let me get to it. That makes me hungry.
Yeah, a hot dog sounds really good right now.
Yeah, it's that time. Okay, hot dogs, here we come. DASH. We even have cheese down there. DASL cheese. There's the hot dogs. Okay. Nutritional value.
I don't know if I know how to put it in if there's two. Oh, let's examine the calories first.
Oh, I'm working with two operating systems on my computer, so I have to take my files and put them in 2016.
You can delete one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
wait, never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking Excel.
I've been doing all my work in 2010. And just my Excel spreadsheets in 2016.
You can download the 2016 to your computer.
I think that's what I did, and that's why I have two operating systems.
Oh.
There's my hot dog stuff. Amen.
Okay.
Okay, we have calories and sodium for our hot dogs here.
So yeah, just only do calories is what the question is saying.
Okay, it's asking us. Let's examine the calories first. Construct a QQ plot of the calories for each of these 3 types of hot dogs. Compare the variances to determine if the assumptions to use ANOVA has been met. We haven't even put this in ANOVA yet. Is that what we're supposed to do?
You can just take the data list out of calories, so the A, and put it right into that QQ plot one.
And should I go ahead and just ascend the order right now before I put it in?
No, you can put it in, and then you can put it in order from the Excel.
Okay.
I'm almost done if you want me just to tell you.
I really want to do this, but I'm running out of time.
Yeah, let me see.
So let me go right fast to...
I can show you how to do the first one because you have to do 3 of them.
You know what? I'm going to do one of them so I know. So we are doing calories, right?
Yeah.
So I cut and paste.
Into the QQ plot.
I'm so thankful that you showed me how to do this. And I paste this in my thing. I did it. And then I put ascending order.
Uh-huh.
I got to find my ascending order.
It's under the data tab, A to Z.
Insert, delete, auto sum, fill. I don't know where it's at here.
So if you, at the top of the page, there's file, home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas, click data. You see what I'm talking about?
I see file, home, and analyze, insert.
Do you see the data tab?
I don't, there it is. Okay, yeah.
And then, so there's like boxes, not the left box, not the one second to left, but the one third to left. There's like a blue A on top of a blue Z with a down arrow.
I see it.
Click that.
Do I do the one to the AZ or the ZA? The ZA?
A to Z. No, A to Z.
I did that. I got 86 at the top.
Yep, so then that's your order. Now look at your QQ plot.
And I just stick it in there? It looks like
no, just hit that. Yeah, it looks like a QQ plot.
It does. I have a miracle.
So yeah, and they're all normal. I did them all. So
you know how I just might want to cry because I've been trying to work so hard on this. So thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Because it's really been a struggle.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Okay, in strength there's numbers, right?
Yep. Okay. As the assumptions have been met, it's safe to assume each group comes from a normally distributed populations. So I've put the first one.
Hold on, I'm getting down here again. Through my tears. Okay, so that one was everything's fine, or what?
Yeah, so when I did them all, they're all normally distributed.
Is that
so
1, 2, or 3?
It's the first one. The assumptions have been met.
Okay, going down here. The assumptions have been met. The assumptions have not been met. The assumptions have not been met. the assumptions have been met, and it's assumed to save that each group from a normal distribution of a QQ plot, and we can assume that the variances are equal.
Yes.
So that's the first one.
Yes.
Because that's the only one that says it has been met.
Right. Yeah. I didn't read the rest of the others, so.
Question 15. Run an ANOVA test to determine if the mean number of calories is the same for all 3 types of hot dogs. You should find that the degrees of freedom are 2 and 51. The F is 16.074 and the P is 0.000. What with a level of significance equal to 0.05. What conclusion can you draw? Well, you have a p-value of 0.
So we do have sufficient evidence to claim that all 3 hot dogs have the same weight.
Different mean number. We have sufficient evidence to claim that at least one of the hot dogs types has a different mean number of calories than another type.
Right. Yes. We have one hot dog. Right. Yes. Because we are rejecting the hypothesis. Okay. Number 16. Now let's examine the sodium levels.
Haha.
So it's the same. Wait, construct QQ plots for the sodium level for each of the 3 types of hot dogs. You should see that the QQ plot for poultry suggests a possible problem with the normality assumption. The smallest variance is 7180.75 and the largest is that one. Have the assumptions been met to use ANOVA? Okay, so
I have to read through all these. The assumptions have been met. It's okay to assume each group comes with a normally distributed population, QQ plots, and we can assume that the variances are equal. The assumptions have not been met. While it's safe to assume each group comes from a normally distributed population, we cannot assume that the variances are equal. 3, the assumptions have not been met. It's not safe to assume each group comes from a normally distributed population, but we can assume that variances are equal. Number 4, the assumptions have not been met. It is not safe to assume that each group comes from a normally distributed population. We cannot assume that the variances are equal. I thought we were assuming that the variances are equal.
not saying it's having a problem assuming.
It's having a what?
It's saying it suggests a possible problem with the normality assumption. So it's saying that there might be a problem. But the assumptions have been met. Because the one that it's saying is the problem, the 7 with the 2, it gives you the minimum and the maximum. If you multiply the minimum by 4, it's still greater than the maximum. So we can use ANOVA. So I would say it's the first one.
Is this question 16?
Yeah.
The assumptions have been met. It's okay to assume that each group comes from a normally distributed population, and we can assume that the variances are equal. That looks like the most true answer.
Okay.
Number 17. Despite the possible problem with the QQ plot for poultry, we decide to use ANOVA to determine if the mean sodium levels are the same for all 3 groups. What is the p-value for the test?
It is, so when I insert it into the data, into the ANOVA, it is, so wait, let me make sure. Oh, wait, it's sodium. Never mind, I have to insert it now. Just kidding.
I have to open up that data again here, huh?
Yeah. I was about to do it with the calories, not the sodium.
I have to go back in where I saved it. Okay, opening up my thing again here.
Ah, got it.
That's why these things, I lose them so easy. I'm like Dory. I gotta get more organized with my files.
That's hard to. You have to open like 4 or 5 of them, I think.
Pray I can open up the hot dog one.
I inserted it, and the p-value I got was 0.179.
Because it wants it to the thirds.
It didn't say, but that's kind of what it's been the entire time. So then we would reject the null hypothesis. No, we wouldn't. We'd fail to reject it.
We would have sufficient evidence to claim that all 3 hot dogs have the same mean sodium levels.
Right. So back to number 12.
Now this is on the shoes, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to try just doing it in Excel and seeing if like the first p-value is if we get the same thing. Real quick. I think I misunderstood what was asking initially when we first went over it.
I'm trying to open up my file and it's not opening.
Mine keeps freezing.
Oh, this technology. But I think it definitely makes it easier for us to do these statistics with the technology. So I'm not going to murmur about it.
I'd rather do it than have to do the actual equation. Will you get the chicken out of the fridge and start cooking it?
I heard that. I have chicken pot pies in the oven. I need to go and eat dinner before I leave.
Yeah, I have chicken marinating.
Well, I can't open up my file, so why don't you delete the socks and see what you get for a p-value.
Okay. I'm putting it in again.
And I'm going to redo this again so I can comprehend it.
Chicken's in a green bowl.
It goes like that. Bring box song down the street. What, just start frying it?
Yeah. Well, never mind. Never mind. No. Do you want to read the instructions on how to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Here.
What am I doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we just could have used Excel the entire time. Sorry, that was my fault. So when I remove it, the number is 0.31, 0.309. Sorry.
So it's 0.039?
No, 0.309.
0.039?
No, 0.309.
309.
Let me see. What number is that? 15?
That's
12.
12.
Okay. Yeah. 0.
0.309.
All right, I'm going to submit it real quick.
Well, I have to submit it because I have to leave to work.
Okay.
And thank you for meeting with me tonight, because tomorrow would have been another night of having to worry about doing it. And at least if I got too many wrong, I can do a second time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow, we did well. Okay.
What did we do?
That makes me feel good. We got a 96.6. We missed on number 4. We only got partial.
There's more than one. There's more than one question, than one answer, because sample means are positive.
So it would be. Would it be?
Probably A and B and A and C.
Oh, that's why I put A and C, and I still got it partially right. I wonder if it's all 3 of them.
And I got question 18 wrong.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hit the second one?
No, I got the first one.
Oh, it's the sorry, it's the second one.
18 is the second one.
Uh-huh.
At least I can redo the test.
Yeah, that's nice.
But then on number 4, it must be all of them then.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if you put 1 and 3 and still got it wrong.
What did you put?
I just put the last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it's all of them. So. Okay. Well, have fun at work.
You have a blessed day too.
See ya.
Bye-bye.